What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Reality Kingdom with the real and reality, whatever. Period. I am your host.
Period.
Ooh, that may have been loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, any headphone listeners. I did not mean to be that loud. Girl, you act like you was that gagged, please.
Anyways, I don't know. It's just getting really ghetto. We're joined by one of our co-hosts.
You live in the ghetto. How about that?
Of everyone to talk about living in the ghetto.
Because I live in the South. I'm in the ghetto.
Yes.
Because I live around a lot of POC. I'm in the ghetto.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways.
I know what you are.
We're here to talk the premiere of Survivor 48. Lee, baby, how did you like this premiere, honey?
Girl, we're not here to talk Survivor. We're here to talk Survivor, bitch. Okay? Look. Y'all know. If you saw that draft, my sister was low. She was low.
Very low.
But girl, look, baby, that's a star. That's a motherfucking star, okay?
What about Star?
I don't give a damn. I'm standing beside her.
What about Star? Is Star a star?
Well, I have to see. Star really didn't give much in this premiere. I ain't gonna lie. Now,
so
is my girl
say the star, but Star
it...
not the star?
Huh?
So say a star, but Star not a star?
I mean, she's a star in her own right, but we're talking about the person who ran this premiere.
Amen.
Like, Say was this premiere. Like, I loved everything that she was given. And the fact that she did not go home first, I don't even care if she goes home next. The fact that she didn't go home first in this spot, I'm gagging. I really am gagging. And honestly, I can see her staying even further. Like I was telling Pharaoh, like, is Loki giving like a D upside if those dudes can stay loyal to her? Do I think they will? I don't know, because Kevin and Mary got this relationship. But I love when a woman can go into like a male space and run it. She created an alliance. She told her what we need to do. She told us how to get that. You know what I mean? Like she's really just giving that energy, and I'm living like.
Streets is saying she got 21 confessionals this episode and broke a record.
Main character. It makes sense. It makes sense. She was the most interesting thing about this premiere. And I was saying this, like, she low-key should have been on Survivor Australia. See, the girls over here, they be calm. They be cool, calm, and collected. Girl, you got to go where the game really get motherfucking started. Like, I lived for her. I really did. And, like, I think there's a difference between, like, because no shade, a lot of the girls this evening is giving, ooh. It's giving, ooh. And no shade, I knew that preseason. Like, Eva literally said in her preseason interview that she basically does not get along with women. And Sayona said the exact same thing. So I'm not shocked, but I feel like there's a difference. Like Eva gives very much, I'm gonna run up under the man and they're gonna tell me what to do, and I'm gonna do it. Sayona gives very much, I'm gonna work with the man and I'm gonna run the man to do. Yeah. And I love that. So I'm seated. I don't give a damn if she voted every woman in that goddamn tribe. My mother needs to
Oh my God.
What Sandra say? Women go home early in Survivor a lot. And I'm gonna make sure that happens.
That's Aonia.
That's Sayona, and she gonna win just like Sandra. Girl.
I know. Look, that's right. Period.
I'm here for her.
Gina Burner says Gina Burner. That's too close to. Let me just.
I think it's a coincidence on Tina Burner.
You should. I hope it's a coincidence. First time watching Survivor,
so I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, period. First time watch. Oh, we don't like. Okay, first time watching Survivor. Is the show always this sentimental? The new era, yes. You're gonna get you a good gag story, a good sad story, a good. All the stories, and you're gonna have to cry. Well, you don't have to. I don't. But
it was definitely sad. And it's sad in other places. Like usually when I can relate, it's very emotional for me. Yeah. But a lot of the stories I really don't relate with, and that is definitely a main component. Like I said, it was cute when the season first started, but honestly, it lost its mark. And I think like now that we have covered like these first 2 weeks of Survivor Australia, I think I see the main difference in how like it can be like perceived, you know, because Survivor Australia, they really mainly focus on the strategy, the alliance, the game. Like you're not really getting necessarily that many like sentimental or emotional background. It really is just who this character is in the game. Whereas Survivor US, they're really trying to strip these players down and show us the real them. And I really enjoy that. I'm not gonna lie. Like I think that it's definitely a cute added feature. I just think sometimes, especially with these longer episodes, it's like, girl, where's the game?
Yeah, I like it. I like it in certain moments for sure. I feel like it's good to get to know the people, I guess. But in the new era, it seems like they kind of randomly do it and then don't really revisit that person's story arc. And that's what I don't like. It kind of just feels like boom, y'all are doing this.
Or they'll do it when they go home.
What they'll do in Survivor, yes. What they'll do in Survivor Australia is, we just saw in the last drop, they showed a character, Zara. They showed her backstory, but the very next scene was her creating an alliance and creating another alliance and trying to vote somebody out. So we kind of saw a flow of that with that. And when we had it in this episode, sometimes we would see what they're doing, and then sometimes we see them do this, and then it doesn't get brought up again. And
it's very much back and forth, back and forth. But I want to say this. First of all, if you love Survivor US, you're gonna love Survivor Australia, bitch. Okay. And for the girls that say you don't know where to watch, we got you. Go in the motherfucking description. We have free links to go watch Survivor Australia. So y'all need to go watch Survivor Australia, and then go watch our recaps for it, because we're covering both. Okay.
Amen.
Survivor Wednesdays is Survivor Australia and Survivor US. Y'all need to get into it and watch the goddamn show. Okay. Period. Don't tell me y'all don't know where to watch. Don't tell me you don't got no money, because baby, it's free and you don't even need a VPN. Get into
it. And with that, make sure, if you're a part of the kingdom, if you're not a part of the kingdom, if you're a fan of the Survivor, if you're not a fan of Survivor, stay to the end of this video, because we do have some announcements to make, baby. So make sure you stay till the end. Okay, honey? Thank you. Shout out to Theodore. Theodore says, now, is it me or is Eva's strategy giving Beth Beta? I don't know her last name, from BB Can 9. Beth, like the one who needs to go to jury, Beth? Go home, Beth? Oh, it's giving that in certain way. It's giving that with the genders, for sure. Does she have the finesse?
No.
We'll see.
She's very open, and I love hearing about her autism, because I just like hearing other people's stories who are also on the spectrum and neurodivergent. And I like that she's open and honest about the fact that, like, literally, like, I need allies, because sometimes I am not going to be able to perceive certain lies, and people are going to be able to, like, get one over on me, because she really can't always pick up on the social cues. And I really liked it about her. But I am curious as to how that's actually going to play out in the game, because she's very open and honest about it. So I'm like, how blatant is it? Like, can someone just tell you something and you're not even going to question it? Like, I really hope that, like, she's able to keep up, because some seasons can be very cutthroat.
I'm feeling the same way. Let me pull up the cast for y'all. If you're a visual learner, go to the motherfucking YouTube. Boom. I see the chat talking about how much they stand Mary. I love Mary.
No. Mary was my preseason fave. Y'all would love her even more if y'all watch her interview on RHAP, the preseason interview. I watched that interview and I fell in love with her. I love her real bad. Ooh, and then the Say versus Mary beef. I hope they win. I hope they will keep winning.
I need both queens.
I need them both. And Mary low-key gives winner. I would have been more confident about that if she was able to get Say out this round. The fact that she couldn't get Mother out, it's like, ooh, I don't know, because they have shown that, but I don't know. It's just, I think she's gonna go far.
I love Mary. I think Mary's gonna go far too. She seems so smart. Like, she was definitely a standout for me.
Like, I need this tribe to keep winning, because I need both of them here. Like, please.
I do need both of them here. I will say. I found myself liking a lot of people. I saw someone in the comments, Gina Burner, say she liked everyone in this premiere, even though this was her first Survivor season. I agree. This was a good little mixture of a cast.
Saying that preseason, like, something about this cast was really just giving it. Really just giving it, and seeing them interact, it was really fun. So I haven't really been this excited, I feel like, for a premiere of US Survivor in a while, and I'm like, I'm really here for this cast.
Yes, I'm here for it, honey. Boom. So let's get into this episode. They arrive at the beach, the marooning, hun. And of course, they have to do the marooning challenge every New Era season. Am I sick of it? Yes. I know y'all don't like to hear me complain, but girl, I don't give a damn personally, because I'm not affected by them having machete or not. So there's that. But they're competing for a machete. So that's good. So they all go and compete. Got to move these fucking crates around, go in the mud, First thing I noticed, because I am a whore, is that Kevin, honey, that's my man. I got to choose a man. Kevin, that's my man. Kevin, the body is C.
Kevin looks great.
Honestly, David looks great.
That's what I was gonna say. David? Oh shit, too much happening. David preseason, I was like, because I'm not usually like interested necessarily much into like the really, really buff men.
Me too.
Oh, and like the images, I wasn't gagging. Like, it gave, I don't know, I wasn't gagging. But on the show and movement on Island, David really does it for me.
Because I need a good face card. And no shade in the images, like I wasn't seeing his face card the way I needed. But on the island, he really does give that Clark Kent, because they kept calling him Clark Kent in the interviews preseason. Captain America, all of that. I wasn't seeing that with the pictures. He kind of looks a little, I don't know, not like that. But when he's in movement, he looks real good. And the body looks real good. And I have this thing where there's a limit to how big your muscles in your body could get. And when you start getting that bodybuilder build, I'm not interested anymore. I'm kind of like, this is way too much. It's not for the female gaze, and I'm a female. I just need you to diet down a little bit. Well, David is definitely more so for my female gaze, for sure.
Well, so, yeah. What?
Huh? Are you gonna misgender me?
Oh, no. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry, Diva.
Yes, thank you. But yes.
Diva.
What you said? I'm so
yelling in this goddamn apartment. What are you doing?
She ain't no diva. But yes, they do the Marini challenge, and Loggy wins. Loggy is a beast, and I knew they were going to be a beast.
Yeah, they're eating it, girl. They won that and the immunity later too, like with time to spare. I think Loggy, if there's any tribe that's going to keep dominating, it's going to be them.
Yep, I definitely agree, because they're eating this shit up.
So I did think Orange would be giving a little bit more.
Me too. They were doing bad.
I thought Green was going to give like full on chop, but
I agree.
They almost beat Orange in that immunity. So I'm just thinking like, I don't know. You see how I'm saying the colors, not the names, girl? I'm not even.
It's right on the screen.
The
orange tribe is Siva. The green tribe is Vula. The purple tribe is Loggy.
Where do they get these names from? Are they like?
They be making this shit up.
Are they culturally exclusive to female?
No, they be making this shit up, which is why we need to all make sure we're voting for the Survivor 50 votes that they will be periodically putting throughout the season. They are giving Survivor 50 to the fans, in the hands of the fans. And I am going to be the one person advocating for y'all to vote how I vote. So don't send your votes in until the end of the motherfucking video when we go over what the options are, because I'm gonna give my opinions, and I want y'all to hear before y'all vote. Please. But anyways,
you're trying to sway the voters. You can't rig the election, Elon.
Watch me. Anyway,
honestly, please, if somebody knows skills, hack into that vote, please, because some of those things we need. I don't want to see anything we saw between 41 through 49.
Period.
I don't give a damn.
Period.
Everything needs to be cut the fuck off.
Period.
To that Final Four fire making. Please take it away.
Please. So we'll go over it at the end. Stay to the end. But anyway, so Siva and Vula lose the motherfucking Marooney challenge, which means they have to send somebody to another island for no reason to get a machete. So that's what they're going to do. Siva ends up sending Kyle, and Vula sends Kevin. But Kevin is nervous because he hurt his shoulder in the challenge. He's like, I don't know if I want to go. They like, girl, go ahead and go. You're the only big nigga on the tribe. Which he is.
Which is so funny because once again, preseason, he was like, yeah, there's so many big guys here. I know one is going to be on my tribe. You are the big one, Kevin.
You are the visual.
Like, do you not see that body, Addy?
It's fun. I love a man who don't know he got a body. Because I hate, you know what I hate? I hate a man who know he fine.
Know he fine, yep.
Why do you know you fine? Shut up.
Man, you know them TikTok niggas who be on live all day?
All the light skins?
They know they fine.
Yep.
They know they fine. And it's like, why are you just
walking around with your shirt off knowing you're fine?
I don't know.
just silly. But Kevin, he don't know he fine. He thinks he's just a nerd. He walking around like a nerd. Girl, no. That's a nerd with a body. But anyways, we head to the Loggy tribe because all of them are going back to camp because they got their supplies. And quickly we see Thomas kind of have his little assessment. He's like, look, I quickly see that me and Bianca are damn, that's not her name.
Yes, it is.
Me and Bianca are the only two people on the tribe who not strong and fit and da 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 da. So what are we gonna do? I don't know. And we quickly see that they link up. So
I love this.
And Bianca have a conversation. They're like, I'm so glad we're on the same tribe. We can link up and move forward. Da 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 da. Loved it.
I really live for this duo. I hope they do well. Because I don't know. I just like both their personalities, and I was scared that Bianca may not be able to really coexist as well, but it's kind of giving. I really hate the position that Star got put into for even being put on this tribe, because they literally put on a tribe with a bunch of white people. And don't get in the comments trying to tell me that somebody is not white. all them people is white. We're not gonna sit here and pretend. Sorry.
Oh my God.
We're not gonna pretend.
Shaheen and Joe are not white.
Star is the most different person on that tribe.
That's very true.
The rest of those people can relate really well.
Who can relate?
Who are in probably similar spaces that Star is not in. So it's like the fact that they put her on that tribe, it's just crazy.
It's
crazy.
Star, I feel like for her to have even, she wouldn't have succeeded. This is just a setup. This was really a setup. But I feel like for her to have even succeeded, she really would have had to play 10, 20 times more more intentionally than anybody else there. She would have to make sure she talks to this person, does this. It's just they put her in such a bad situation. It's really such a bad situation. There's no natural vibe that she could get with any of these people, I feel. Because she just is very different from them.
They can throw a black man on there. I'm just like,
nothing.
Like it had to have been, because usually what they've been doing in the new era is trying to put at least 2 minorities per tribe or so, 2 or 3. And I feel like that's the thing. Look at Green. Green got 4.
Green did a good job.
Siva, they got 3 at least. She was like the only one. And I guess Shaheen? But that's the
Shaheen
everyone else is still white passing, so it's like doesn't really help. It is what it is. Hopefully hopefully they're able to keep winning so she can actually get a chance, because if she does go home, it's like it'll be crazy. And it's like, I know they mentioned like, oh, she's not really socializing as much because it's probably Persian, hard. Who are you?
Shaheen is Persian, and I think Joe's mixed with black, but barely. So yes.
Oh, like Venus. Oh, they're both Persian.
I
like that energy. Is it Netta? Is Netta Persian? Or Paris?
Ooh, Paris and Netta are the same thing, but I don't know.
They be divas. Okay, so maybe not Shaheen, because they be a little. Shaheen is maybe a little. They got the tea. They got the tea. But I just like still Star. This is not an environment that Star really can just naturally, I feel like, vibe in. But we'll see. Hopefully, she can turn it around.
Yeah. And I feel like they're right in the comments. Someone in the comments mentioned it's a part of the 6-person tribe thing, and it's true, because if it was 12 and 12. Instead of 6 and 6 or 9 and 9, whatever it is, if they split them up into 2 tribes, she would probably be with one of the other. She would be with another black person or more minorities or something like that, and it would be a different vibe.
And that's another reason why a lot of women go home early, because these tribes, like, they try to depend on tribe strength and things like that. And a lot of time the women go home because of that. So another reason why I don't know why Jeff kept this going for so long. Good God. Just don't like. No matter how you feel about Survivor, whether you like it, love it, enjoy the twist, hate the twist, tired of us complaining about it, I just feel like there's no way you don't find anything wrong with us getting the exact same twist.
I don't think anyone likes this.
Like that
maybe casuals
it's
don't
getting
care.
Crazy. And I will say at this point, because we have talked about it so much, I'm not like harping on it anymore. But it's like that is insane. Like, I'm really curious who was like, yeah, we're just gonna do this.
Yeah, for the rest.
Like, it made sense when COVID was like really, really rampant. But girl, come on.
All 9 seasons.
Like, did they fire all their creative directors?
I think Jeff is the creative director. And that's the problem. Child. So we hop to the Siva tribe real quick. We kind of get David's perspective on things. He just talks about how he gonna charm everybody in the on the tribe. Which he could charm me. He could. So I'll give him that. And then we hop to the Voodoo tribe. At the Voodoo tribe, we see Cedric is concerned that they're a weaker tribe. He's concerned because the strongest person, Kevin, done hurt his shoulder. So he's not sure about that. He's very concerned. Then we hop to Sayonia. Girl, honey. Here she goes.
This is where she took the episode from here.
She did.
She said, took the episode from here, bitch. I love a main character, okay?
She's a main character. Like, she said, I'm here to play.
Early, you gonna remember my name.
You gonna remember her. She's here to play. So she went to the girls at first. I'll give her that. She did go to be a girl.
She did.
She went to Stephanie. She went to Mary. And she was talking about, trying to talk game. And neither of them were really trying to talk game with her. We find out later Mary didn't trust her. And Stephanie has this idea where she doesn't want to really do anything. She just want to put her hands on. I just don't want to do anything. And calm down. Calm down, girl. So neither of them talked to her. And she's like, okay, believes them. Not in the mood. Hang up on you. She goes over to the boys, Cedric and Justin. And she's like, look, let's lock it in. Us 3. We can kill this thing. And they're like, shit, fuck it. Because no one else is talking about anything. So they lock it in with Sayonia. And they're like, look, if we need a 4th, we could really get Kevin. When Kevin comes back, it could just be the 4 of us. We can lock in. And they all agree to that.
And at the end of the day, when she made that decision, like it's just like, girl, she literally that's the thing. Should she be speaking game that fast? I feel like it really just depends on the season, on the cast you get. Some people are open to it, some people are not open to it. But this is the game that she's decided to play. Mm-hmm. So when she talks to the two girls and they're not feeling it, well, I'm gonna go talk to somebody else. And the only people on the tribe is the 3 men. Yeah. So I'm definitely not upset the fact that she went to them and made this alliance after the women was looking at her crazy. Like she literally was like, "What should we do?" Oh, I don't. Well, we can break the palm fronds. She was like, "No, the game, like in the line." Oh well, I mean, should we talk right here? Like, what should we say if they come back?
Maybe we should later.
Like what?
So they wasn't matching her energy. She had to find someone who matched her energy. I'll give her that. Period. And honestly, it's always better to be active than to not, because we saw Say be active, we saw Stephanie be passive, and who did they choose at the end of the day? Clocking it. The person who was actively asking and trying and moving to be in an alliance with these people. Of course, I mean, not of course, because I wasn't sure, but I see exactly why Justin and Kevin would pick Say, because she's been actually she done shared the idol with them. She done made an alliance with them. They done formed the whole 4-person group. While it's like, even if they preferred Stephanie, we can't choose her. We don't have shit going with her. We don't have anything going with her. Make an alliance.
We've talked about that concept with Big Brother a lot too. Like literally just make an alliance, because it forces people to feel like I can't just betray you as easily. Now, Survivor, they betray each other all the time, but you can see how even in this situation, it still works from time to time. Yeah. Exactly. So no, like I said, girl, play your game, sister. Look, play your game, sister. Because I'm living. She ate this episode too much for me not to stand. I'm sorry.
It was real bad. She ate it real bad.
Who was that girl last season that just did whatever Sam wanted? Like, that's boring. If you don't stick by the man, girl, Serena, fire it up like this.
Sierra. Anyways, we go to the Sweat and Savvy. The Sweat and Savvy challenge with Kyle and Kevin. They got to compete against each other, and the person who wins this challenge is going to bring a machete back to their tribe. All this for a machete child. But basically, they have to go through a rope, cut open a coconut, get a key, whatever. And eventually they get a bucket and they got to fill a jug of water up with the bucket. So they're racing through it. Kyle is struggling real bad. He doesn't even know where he's going, left, right, up, and down. But he ends up catching up and making it to the bucket to fill up the jug first. So he's filling up the jug of water and he's going fast as fuck. And Kevin is like, I'm not going to go that fast. I'm going to be slow and steady and eat this up. Boom. Kyle breaks the jug. Sir, calm the fuck down.
No, he was running. Okay, he was
calm down. How do you break the jug?
They didn't have a replacement out there. Like he was. It was over. No, it was really just over.
Mm-hmm. And he was like, "Well, shit, I lost." And so when he lost, he saw that Kevin still had to fill his up, and he went and helped Kevin fill his jug up.
That's Come on, sweet. Congenial. He's in his congenial era.
Very congenial. That was sweet of him. Very kind. But we're here to play Survivor. Fuck that kind shit. You should have broke his jug after you. No, I'm playing. Let me calm down.
But God, how sick would that have been?
Just lock in. I feel like you. I don't know.
I mean, hopefully they both make it far and they can like use that connection. I guess that probably could be his thought. At least that was my thought. If I'm helping.
Yeah, that's true. He should definitely use it. But that was very sweet. But I don't need him to be sweet every day. Like, don't go back to the tribe and oh my God. Because no shade, his energy is just giving, yes, because with Camilla, he's like, oh my God, yes, we like the same shows and the movies. And
No, like Kyle making the connection with Camilla, I'm living, because Camilla was the other girl's preseason that I was scared for.
Yep.
But her being able to get this connection and lock in with an alliance, Camilla, she's going to be one to watch. I
love
really
her.
Because the fear with players like her is that like she is smart, she does seem sociable, she does seem likable, but usually you don't see archetypes like her do well. We just talked about preseason how the South Asian women need to start making it far. So it's just scary, but it's like I like that she was able to get herself in a group, and I like that duo. I want them to say a duo.
I like them too. I like them too. We hop back to Vula. Kevin ends up coming back with the supplies, of course, the machete, and Mary quickly makes fire. She eats that the fuck up. And she talks about how, in the new era, don't nobody give a fuck if you can make fire and get wood and all of that. You got to make connections. So she talks to Kevin and they make this connection. They decide to link up. They're going to final two it up. And I really love this for her. If she can slither her way by, it's through this connection. And that's why you make connections.
Yep. Because I feel like we saw the preview. I don't know what that's going to give. I don't necessarily think Sayana just may go home. We'll see, but I think that Mary making this connection with Kevin is really going to help her. I really don't want Mary to be a pre-jury. I do not want her to be a pre-jury.
Me neither. I need her to make it far. I think she will though. The way they like made her seem such a like a main character, I'm like, she's gonna make it, right? I hope so.
She better.
I love her. So Say
like why her and Say beefing? My divas.
Yeah. Maybe they find each other in another life. In another life. So Say ends up telling Kevin about the Boys Alliance, bringing him in on that. So now they're all solid 4, right? We head back to the Siva tribe. Kyle comes back with nothing, of course. And we see that David and Mitch end up finding all of these animal markings around the camp. We find out later on that those are the clues to the Beware advantage on their island, but they don't know that at this moment. They're confused. So yes, this tribe spends a lot of time looking around at these animal markings, all of this, woo. They wasting all of their time because they haven't made a camp. They don't got fire. They don't got wood. They don't got nowhere to sleep. So I don't know why they're doing that, but that's what they're doing.
Ciao.
We head back to the Loggy tribe, and Joe talks about how he wants to be loyal and win the game loyally. And he's going to do it all without...
You know what's so annoying about those people?
What's annoying about those people?
It's just the moral high ground that they're on, that they feel like they're the person that's going to come into the game and change it.
Yeah.
You're going to come in and you're going to change the game for the better because you're going to play with loyalty and integrity. And it's like they never do. They never do.
I just feel like, why not? Because D won sticking to her 4-person alliance the entire time. Just say you'll play like D. Oh, he said D isn't a good winner, didn't he?
Joe, if y'all don't know, Joe is the one that said that every new era winner,
except Gabler,
who he compares himself to, every new era winner except Gabler, who he loves, doesn't have the finesse as someone such as Boston Rob. And he specifically used D as an example because he feels like D got helped by Austin and Drew. Whereas Boston Rob game transcends seasons. He doesn't feel like any new era winner could do that, which I would assume except Gabler because that's his fave. Diggler, actually. He said his name wrong, Diggler. So that's his logic. And he also wants to play with loyalty and integrity. So, you know, and that's the thing. I guess that's why he wants to compare himself to Gabler. Girl, even Gabler was out here.
With loyalty and integrity?
Girl, Gabler was out here turning on people and putting targets on people.
And Boston Rob is the opposite of that. But I just feel like what my point was going to say is like there are winners who have stuck to an alliance the entire time or for the most part. So I feel like why not just mention those or emulate your game after that? Or he makes it seem like it's never happened. People go to the end with one alliance and make it to the end. Do you know that the original Survivor seasons
did that, mama?
Literally, the original Survivor seasons were sticking with your tribe and then winning. That's the whole point of the game. You're not doing anything new, King.
Revolutionary, like girl.
Who do you think you are? But hey, we move. So yes, that's his idea. And Eva gets this energy from him. She's like, "Oh my God, Joe just seems like someone who's so loyal, and I want to link up with him." Which I would say is I think it's a smart observation. I do think Joe is going to do what he says and try his best to stay loyal and not turn against anybody and da 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 da. So Eva kind of latches herself onto him and is like, "Look, I want someone who's loyal. You sound like you'll be loyal. Let's be a final 2."
Yeah, so, this is especially based off both of their preseason press. Like, this is definitely the link up the relationship that I thought was going to happen. And it seems like, at least for this pre-merge, Joe is going to be in a pretty leadership position. So her being right up under him is pretty good for her. Yeah. It's just, of course, we shouldn't be talking in-game in the premiere, but we've seen it time and time again. You're not winning the game by riding somebody's coattails. It's just not going to happen.
It's exactly what I said.
I understand that she doesn't trust her ability to maybe be able to clock certain things because of her autism, but I just hope that she doesn't just ride his coattails the entire time, because it's like, why would you come into this game to just be the understudy? You know what I mean? Because you get to the end and then what? You just lose.
She will. That's what she's gonna do. That's why when we were doing her doing our draft pick, she was at the bottom for me because I felt like she would be one to try to find someone who could guide her through the game, and I don't know how you can win doing that. And that's exactly what she did. She ran to do that. So here we are. We hop to the Vula tribe. Stephanie has a diary room about Say. She's like, Say is definitely here to play the game hard.
Mama.
And we see that that's exactly what Say is doing because her and Justin are walking around looking for the idol. And of course, she finds the Beware advantage. And she has to solve this big ass puzzle that we'll get to later on.
Girl, they pulled out that puzzle. I said, I would not be getting the idol.
That's why you gotta tell your allies. Because that her allies are the one who helped her. She didn't figure shit out.
Figured it out. I really hope we get to vote on the idol thing as well. I'm sick of Beware Advantage. I don't want that anymore. Put the idols on the trees. Hell, put them in the challenge. Mm-hmm. I don't want all of this extra. I don't want to see them have to solve a math problem. I don't want to see them have to cut down an urn from a tree. I don't want to see them have to. I don't care.
Me too. I don't care. And I think the issue is that's not an option. I think the option, well, maybe it is, but from what I saw, I think the options are idols or no idols, and that's it. I wish it was like no Beware Advantage, idols or no idols. That's why I tweeted it's giving no idols, because if we keep idols, it's going to be a Beware Advantage and a safety without power, and you can go to this other island and this you got to chop down a tree. But a lot of people, they wouldn't want to do without idols, so I'm not going to ask for that. But
yeah, that was a very unpopular opinion.
It was.
The girls in the chat saying all the women finna go home.
They suck.
Yeah, because Camilla after Charity finna be out. Girl, Stephanie already out. Girl, they look at that star already, Chad.
Yeah, say getting looked at a little bit too. Eva's under Joe. Bianca's under Thomas. Girl. It's bad for the girls. Mary.
The last Mary in the game gonna be Camilla
and Chrissy.
Eva. Like maybe Chrissy too. Yeah, Chrissy.
I do think it's definitely giving a man is winning this season, y'all. Go ahead and write it down because the men are doing good. I'm not even gonna hate on them.
Mary's pronouns are she, her.
Oh, and Mary. But the men are doing real good. I don't have no negative thoughts about none of them, really. Other than the fact that I don't prefer Joe's method. That's the thing. I don't prefer Joe's method. That doesn't mean he's not gonna win with it or make it far with it.
I will say, literally, the only man I'm not feeling is Joe. Like.
And I'm just not feeling him.
Usually, I'm way more interested in the women players, but this season, like, I really kind of enjoy these men.
Yeah, I do. I don't have a problem with
Hopefully, unless it becomes a situation where they're like, because I like that they're still choosing to side with women here and there. Like, each of them kind of has like a woman as their like number 2 or something like that. Most of them, but I would hate if it gets to a point where it's like all men, because that gets boring.
Yeah. It does get boring, but it might be an unfortunate truth that the girls just aren't good players and they have to work with each other, and that would suck. But yeah, so
that's the issue, because I feel like a lot of times they feel like the proximity to it is gonna like keep them safe. We kind of saw it on Survivor Australia, no shade. Yeah, they literally broke up their women alliance to try and go do other shit, and it's like, why would you do that? Why would you? Because most times you're not gonna have the power in the other side of it. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like it still could be good because even with the guys alliance on purple, like Thomas likes Bianca, Joe really likes Eva. So I don't know.
Yeah. So
and then Kevin like Mary a lot, and then Camilla like Kyle. Chrissy seems like no one's gonna really have an issue with her, so it could even out, but we're gonna have to see.
I don't think it's gonna be I think a lot of girls might go home initially, but I think by the end game it'll probably be even. Usually, a lot of seasons it ends up like that. Even when girls go home early, there are some seasons where by the end of it, it's still 3 girls and 3 boys at the top 6. It usually just evens out that way. So I would assume it would happen that way too, but I mean, maybe not. Who knows? But at the Loggy Tribe, Star is off looking for an idol for hours, and everybody is like, "Why is she gone for hours? Where is she? She's been gone." So they're already clocking her, and she's not really in any of the groups because Thomas and Shaheen are really cool, and they both like Joe, and all of them are from California, so they make the California Girls Alliance. Cute name.
California girls were unforgettable. Daisy Dukes, bikinis on top. Hey, fresh fierce.
Her last hit,
Katy Perry.
Her last hit.
Her last hit was Harley's Hawaii. Yeah.
That was still a long time ago.
Her last hit era was the Dark Horse era. She ain't really had an era since then.
Prism. Was it Prism?
No, not Prism. It was what was the Dark Horse? I think it was called Dark Horse. What's the album?
I thought it was called Prism.
No, Prism was
Prism.
Prism
was the first one. No, Prism was that.
I don't know.
Because California Girls was California Girls.
Teenage Dream.
Teenage Dream was Teenage Dream.
I thought Prism was the flop one.
Maybe it was.
Whatever.
No, the flop one was. I don't know. Who gives a fuck? Anyways, so they made the California Girls Alliance. And they lock in, and basically they're like, we should get a fourth, of course. And they're confused because Shaheen asks, should we pick Eva or Bianca? Thomas, of course, has his alliance with Bianca. So he's like, I would definitely prefer Bianca, but Eva is more preferred by Joe and Shaheen because Joe has his alliance with Eva. So they don't know if they need to pull in Eva or if they need to pull in Bianca. But what they do know is Star is going home first.
Thomas better make sure it's motherfucking Bianca, okay? Do not play games. I think maybe that could cause some dissension because Joe gonna want it to be Eva. And Tom is gonna want Bianca, which I forget. Which one is Shaheen closer to? Did we get that, or was he?
We didn't get his.
So
Thomas is close to Bianca. Joe is close to Eva. We don't know who Shaheen.
I feel like Shaheen seems like he would be closer to someone like Thomas, but he also talked about in his preseason that he wants allies that he feels like can kind of calm him down and kind of ground him. So maybe Joe could give more of that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hopefully he chooses Thomas because I think that opens the door for Bianca and Star.
I think he would be closer to Thomas if I had to guess. But we'll see. So yes, boom. We then see Eva have this conversation with Joe. She wants to let Joe know about her autism so that he can help her throughout the game. So she tells him that there are going to be moments throughout the game where she needs to calm down. She might need a little squeeze. And the best thing to do is for him to just squeeze her a little bit, tell her everything's going to be good, and then they can move forward. Very cute moment. I love this.
Loved it.
I love this. And Joe felt very honored. He was like, oh my God, thank you so much for sharing this with me. He had a diary room. He's like, what if this was my daughter? I got Eva's back. Honey.
And it's like, Eva ate that. Eva kind of ate that. And it's like, it's definitely a form of strategy where you can use that to really bond with people. And it's like, it's a legitimate strategy because it's like, this is actually your true life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's great. And I think if she's able to capitalize on that a little bit more, then she could get somewhere, but we'll see.
I agree. I love it. I really love it. And right now, usually I don't prefer players like Eva or Joel, but they're playing the game. They're in alliance. They're in multiple alliances. So for a while, I'm just gonna have to shut up until I get annoyed by it. But now,
I'm feeling everybody. I really am. I don't think there's too much that can happen. They're really gonna turn me off. Well, unless it's just like I said, all men, all the time. That's gonna be crazy.
So boom, we head to the Siva tribe. At the Siva tribe, we see Kyle and Kyle and Camilla have this very good bonding moment. Where they relate to everything. They're both Guyanese. So they relate by that. They both love the same movies. They're both in the same hobby. So they're linking up real bad. This is my thing. And I'm going to just set it up like this. When they were bonding over shit, it was in front of the whole tribe. They were all there, including Charity. So in the next scene, when Camilla and Charity talk, they start discussing what Camilla says. Ooh, I hope we don't lose. Charity's like, what if we do though? Which was cute. And then they start discussing what might have to happen. And Charity's like, I don't know about Kyle. Pause. You just saw them relating on every single thing. Use your brain, sister.
It's like, girl, why would you mention that man? Girl. And it's like
Charity's a chop. She going
why it's sad because the Cunty divas, they usually flop and go home early. We really got a treat by seeing Venus last so long because they usually get cut really quick. And Charity is just another long list of Parvati's daughters going home.
Yeah, it was bad.
They always have really cute names too. Charity,
yeah, they do.
Venus.
Yeah, very elegant.
I want to name my child a diva name.
Ooh, I'm a diva. Beyonce?
Now you can't name your child Beyonce.
I met a Beyonce.
And that's crazy.
Yeah,
because there is a Beyonce.
It wasn't the Beyonce.
Oh yeah, it'd be music. That'd be cute.
Music? I don't like that at all.
I feel like I would want to pronounce it music.
Music sounds X-Men-y.
I see that as well.
Like you're a music superhero. But anyways, who the fuck is at my window?
Ooh, girl, call the police.
I fight. Anyways, so Camilla and Kyle talk after this, and Camilla lets him know that Charity is saying your name. They go to Chrissy, or Chrissy walks up on them, and they're like, Charity acting a fool. David walks up on them, and they're like, Charity not talking to none of us. She don't fuck with none of us, and she's saying Kyle's name. And they're like, well, shit, let's all just work together.
I think that is the one thing I'm like, why would you not talk to anybody?
Why do they be so unsocial? They were seeing her just laying there.
Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
It's
what are you
real
doing?
bad.
Even like, I don't know. It's just, I guess it's just hard for some people. But I also feel like if it's that hard, you probably shouldn't try it for the show. Like, I don't know. That's why I feel like I wouldn't want to like initially try for something like that because I could be very antisocial, especially with different groups of people. So it's not something I would just jump up to do.
So why are they doing it? It's looking real bad for my queen there. Honestly, it's looking bad for Charity on Siva. It's looking bad for Star on Loggy. A man is winning this season. That's what when we pull up.
Stop.
It's just the truth. Look, do you want me to be delusional or you want me to be real?
Look, I feel like
I'm delusional my whole life. I'm tired of it, Lee. I'm tired.
Look, anything can happen.
That's true. So, including the man winning. We go to the Vula tribe, of course. Say is determined.
I feel like,
to open
hold
her
on.
idol.
What? Did Gabler and Jam Jam win back to back?
Jam Jam, yes.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's time for another one. And I was gonna say, like, girl, it's been a lot.
That was 43 and 44. 45, 46, and 47 were women.
Gag it.
And then 41 and 42 were women.
Gag it.
So it's been a lot of women.
So maybe the universe is saying, look, we need one more man.
Yeah, let's even it out. You know, the universe likes to stay balanced. So
okay, Libra.
Amen. So we go to the Vula tribe. Say is trying to find her idol. She says she's definitely going to open it. She lets her allies know. So she tells Cedric and Kevin, and they start all helping her figure it out. None of them figure it out, but she does.
Gag it.
She starts to remember that there are random animals around the camp that are color-coded the same way as the code for her idol, and she eats that shit up. A smart queen, period.
Brains tribe member.
Period. She should be a Brains tribe member. So she gets her idol and she has her vote again for the round. So she is good to go. And we head to the immunity challenge or whatever.
She ate that up. She ate that up. And I loved her energy is very much. We're going to go get this today. We're going to figure this out right now. Yep. And then with what's his name? Kevin was trying to like do she was like, hold on. Because baby, if the idol come out, it's mine. Okay.
And it's hers. So yes, boom. We head to the immunity challenge. They have to go through the obstacle course, get a sled, and then solve a puzzle, as they do. We quickly see who is a beast in these challenges because Loggy murders them real bad.
Like I said, with time to spare. Like it was nasty how bad they ate them up. They're going to be those girls. And at first I was gagging because Vula, they were kind of ahead. They were really eating it up. I'm like, wow, is Siva going to be the flop girls of the season? But I don't know what happened, child.
Yeah, Siva caught up. It was very weird because Vula was ahead.
It was
Stephanie was struggling on that puzzle. She was struggling on that puzzle.
Send her home. Oh, she did.
And they did. So Vula ends up losing, and then we head back to the Vula tribe. And Stephanie immediately apologizes for flopping at the puzzle. And we see Say talking to her alliance, and she's telling them, Stephanie didn't do shit. She flopped at the puzzle. She's losing. We need to send her home.
Now, and I want to give some insight as well. Because if you feel like Say does not fuck with Stephanie, she had to fuck with her since preseason.
That is true.
Say said that there was some like girl who was like painting, and she was just like, this girl is just in her own world. Like I'm not feeling that energy. So the fact that they came out, it was in the same tribe together. And she flopping, not wanting to talk game. Say was over her. Say was over her ass. And it's like, damn.
She was not fucking with her ass.
It's sad because I really did like Stephanie. But it seems like she just was not really prepared to actually play the game. But I love her personality.
She just played it weirdly. She definitely shouldn't have did the whole let me try to lay low. She should have just been herself. We always say it like, go in these games, be yourself. And she was trying so hard not to be that person because she thought it could get her in trouble. But you have to be your authentic self, especially in new era. Like, I get it if it was old era. You saw what Carolyn did. She went in there, been herself, and made it to the end. Marianne was herself, made it to the end. In old era, they would have went the fuck home first, probably. But it's new era. You can be yourself.
You can be yourself. But she kind of
look at her tribe. Look at her tribe. Like, you're on a tribe with Mary, Kevin, Cedric, Sayonia, and Justin. A bunch of people who have never won this game or only have one representation as a winner in this game. Girl, you could have been yourself. I guarantee it.
And
just
she
like
said that preseason as well, that like, Carolyn and Marianne, they kind of like opened the door for that, and she really didn't embrace that. So it's unfortunate. But literally this, AJ, Say is giving villain, and I love it. Very Shan-esque. And once again, bringing up the heroes versus villains topics, the fact that Jeff does not want another version of literally their best twist fucking ever is insane because of personalities like say like a season like that. You don't have to be someone in the end game. You don't have to be someone that necessarily dominates the season. You just have to fit the archetype. And it's like we have gotten some interesting villain archetypes, even if it's kind of mild. It's like we've gotten some interesting archetypes that can make a season like that work. And he's just being stupid about it. Like, oh,
that's why it's in the hands of the fans now. Barely.
And he need to keep it in the hands of the fans.
He do.
Like
he did say
he did second chances when they had us vote. It's like, why don't we do that again? Yeah. It's like I don't understand sometimes people's decisions, especially CBS. CBS be doing weird ass shit.
Yes, not too much. Well, actually, eat them up for what they need to be ate up for.
Like all of the shows take forever to actually listen to us, and then when they listen, it'd be half-ass. It's like, girl.
Yeah, that's true. I like Jeff because Jeff listens faster than most. Because with the Edge of Extinction, he did it 2 seasons, and we said stop, and he stopped. Thank God. This has been going on for a lot of seasons, but it's only been 5 years because there's 2 a year. With Big Brother or the other shows, it will be 30 years before you get a change. So I appreciate that he at least
it's definitely a quicker turnaround time.
It's faster, thank God. But yeah, he did mention that with Survivor, you have to change with the fans, and that's why he's putting Survivor 50 in the hands of the fans, because he knows what we want is what's more important. So I'm assuming that, he mentioned that there's going to be a new era of Survivor, and 50 is launching that. So I'm assuming if we vote on these things, whatever we vote on will probably launch the new era. So if we do vote on 2 tribes, it seems like he's going to continue that on for the rest of this new second era they have.
But I'm hoping they need to go back to reheating their nachos, point blank in the period. We can't switch it up and then go forward with that with the next 6 seasons. You know what I mean? I like how every single season was unique in its own way. I think that is what the sauce is that they lost. Like, it's really hard to separate these seasons sometimes. I get confused all the time. We recapped all of them. So it's like, I want to be able to differentiate. And I think the way to do that is to, switch up the cast, switch up the
everything. Literally everything should be different.
Where are the verses? We need the verses back. Bring us back to this versus that, the this versus them, the this versus, Democrats versus Republicans.
Oh my God.
Honestly, I think they should go
for it.
Like a lot of people, I saw a TikTok about, they call it the race season, Cook Island.
It is the race season.
Great twist. I don't know what to tell y'all. Sorry.
And that's the issue. It's just
let's do that again.
Some of that shit would not be approved.
And it's like, why? Why not? Why not?
That's the network.
It's gaggy.
They're not trying to gag. They're trying to
you put 10 conservatives on there and 10 liberals on there. Watch we get the best season of all time.
We will get the best season. We would get the best season.
That season would be nasty.
I literally actually need that. I wish they would do shit like that
again. Like, you're not cops versus robbers. What? USA versus Canada would be a nasty thing, or really Canada, US, and Australia. But see, girls don't want to get camped.
They don't want to get camped like that. US versus Canada would be nice though. Oh, but anyways, Mary has a different idea because Mary does not trust Say. So she goes to Steph and she's like, "Look, me, you, and Justin is there too. That we can all lock in. These are the people I trust. We can vote out Say because Say's been running around doing a lot." In this moment, Justin does agree, which is why I'm still a little bit worried for Say, because he is like, Say is definitely doing a lot. We see he goes back to Say and Derek, and they ask, what were y'all talking about at the water well? Because they were there for a while. He's like, nothing. And Say is like, oh, y'all were there for a long time to have not talked about locked in. And Justin's like, yes, they're locked in. Mary and Steph pitched to Kevin to vote Say with them because they want it to be them plus Kevin and Justin. And now Kevin and Justin know they're in the middle. So they have a conversation and they're like, look, what do we do? Because we could take out Say and her idol, and then there will be another idol back on camp and we'll know how to get it.
Yeah, Kevin is very scared of this idol. He's and I don't even think it's necessarily because he said, oh, it's her idol. And, I don't have any say in it. Mm-hmm. But and maybe it's because she is kind of doing her own thing. She's obviously very independent, but it's like very clear, which is why I think Mary is gonna stay and kind of go far, because it's very clear he does not want to work with her. If he wanted to work with her, he would not care that she has an idol. If Mary had an idol, I do not think he would be thinking this. He's very scared that Say has an idol.
Yeah.
So that is going to be interesting. Hopefully they just don't lose.
Yeah. Him and Justin, I do think I see voting out Stephanie because Stephanie didn't really have a deep relationship with them. And Kevin did mention Say has a relationship with me. But Mary, that's something different. I think Mary has built a little bit of bond. Well, she has built a bond with Kevin. And she was talking to Justin. So it's like they probably will prefer her over Say. So we'll see how this next vote goes. But yeah, at Tribal Council.
Idol.
She better use that idol. The Tribal Council was good. It had good moments. It hasn't been this good in a while, but there was a whole back and forth. So I was here. Cause Say is talking about some, if you're just walking around on the beach, looking up at the stars, not doing anything,
and the clouds all out there.
And Stephanie was like, well, I mean, let's just say we can talk and chew gum at the same time. We can do both. We can enjoy our experience here and also play the game. And Say was like, well, yeah, but while you're looking at the clouds, I'm at the water well making alliances and playing the game.
Exposing herself down.
Like, what? And Stephanie was like, well, okay, let's clear it up. No one is here to look at the stars. Say's like, let's dead the stars thing. Let's start talking to the stars. And she was like, well, look, everyone is here to play the game. Just because some people play it differently than you, that's okay. And it's like, why are y'all going back and forth at the first Tribal Council?
It was nasty. I'm sorry.
This is why I'm like, I don't know what Say gonna do, because right now it's a tribe of 6. She's taking control. If she makes it to merge, when she makes it to merge, girl, what is we gonna do? But anyways,
I honestly think a player like her, it could be better in a merge, only because it's going to just be way more possibilities. And like, I don't know. It depends. Because I feel like a lot of times, especially with the black women on these reality TV shows, when they be like very, very like the leader of it, they be getting terrified. Like it gets to a level of like, oh my gosh, she has to go. She has to go.
That's what I'm saying.
So I hope that she finds some type of balance. But it doesn't seem like Say necessarily has that. So we just have to see. We just have to see.
Interesting. She does give to me like early merge. Like how they have a merge before the merge. I can see her going there.
I really just want to keep seeing her. I need to at least it's a merge. I
need her to merge at least.
She's gonna provide us good TV every episode, and I need that.
But boom. Say clocks that Stephanie's gonna play her. What's it called?
Shot in the dark.
Shot in the dark. Stephanie does play her shot in the dark. She does not get it. She is not safe, and she goes home.
And I would honestly, y'all, I just knew Say was going to be out of here. I did. And like I said, I think that just makes it more iconic that she did not go home. Like, Mama, you did all of this and still stay. That eats. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Oh my God. Girl, when it give Nash.
Oh my God, no!
He ended up that first round, didn't go home, and then went home next.
The next time they went. Oh, and he was on the green tribe, well, kind of green, real bad. But boom, Stephanie went home. I did have Stephanie on my draft, honey.
Girl,
and I picked her early, Mama. I liked her. Her preseason was really fun. I really enjoyed her, but flopped.
It's no shade. I'm winning, girl. I'm winning.
Well, the man is winning. So you'd have to win with Cedric.
I have Cedric Kyle, Thomas, Justin, and David had a great premiere. It's no shade.
I do agree. I enjoyed all that.
And Mary, she didn't get her way. Chrissy, Eva, they had an okay
an alliance.
Now Sayona and Mary, my 2 divas, the girls I have.
Good luck. Yeah, it's bad for me. Shahin had a good premiere. Kevin had a pretty good premiere as well. But Mitch what the fuck was Mitch doing? Mitch wasn't doing nothing. Charity and Bianca
being picking second to last.
Look, Camilla did good actually. Camilla did good. Bianca was fine. Joe, I feel like Joe had a decent premiere, but you is winning for real.
Look, I will admit I was wrong about saying. I was. That's my sister. Now I still picked her high. Well,
because we're talking about winner.
She's playing fast and loose, y'all. Okay. But I definitely would have picked her higher just for the entertainment alone. I'm sorry.
All right, let's get into these motherfucking tiers, Lee. Let's get into these tiers, Lee.
Girl.
Who's
at the top and who's at the bottom?
Who's at the top and who's at the
Girls,
bottom?
You represent the tops and the bottoms of the week.
Let's start with Stephanie because she went home and she was on the green tribe.
Chop, sister. I love you down, Mama. I love you so bad. But girl, I'm sorry. You sat on your hands and then you went home.
You did. Seonya.
Diva, mother. I'm sorry. Look,
it gotta be a mother this episode. It literally has to be.
Look, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Fiona.
I'm actually not. Wait, no. I'm actually not sorry.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. She ran this premiere.
She ran this episode. She was the premiere.
She created her own alliance.
She was the premiere. She found an idol. She made an alliance. She got the vote done. The person she wanted to go home
and she still stayed.
Amen.
This girl played
the whole season in one.
Literally.
In one episode.
Literally. I'm sorry.
Cedric. He's in the majority alliance with Say.
He is, but
Justin and Kevin are in the power position.
That's what I'm saying. And if Justin and Kevin go with Mary, that's gonna leave Cedric on the outs.
They're gonna leave him out.
And that's not scary. So I would keep him in mid. That's kind of because I don't think this alliance is gonna stick together. But based off this episode,
still
I
mid.
Would still say mid. Yeah, I would.
He didn't do anything fantastical. No shade. Mary, I love, but her best friend went home.
So her best friend went home.
Child, right?
Didn't get her away. I think you got to give Child. Diva, you're gonna get up there. I know you're gonna get up there, but you got to give Child because we saw her really. She had a lot of confessionals. She had a lot of screen time, and then we saw her come up with an idea and a plan, and it didn't work out. And then she also blindsided. It looked like she was kind of gooped and gagged.
She was blindsided. She thought Justin and Kevin were running with her.
So it's like, girl, and you got played, girl. Oh, so hopefully she can switch that up.
Yeah. Good luck, Justin.
I would go with Camp. I mean, him and they basically explained that him and Kevin are like in the middle of their tribe right now, and they have all the power. They can choose whichever way they want to go.
I agree. I would put Kevin in Camp as well. I would put Kevin above Justin because he's the one with the relationship with Mary.
For sure. They're kind of a cute duo.
I like them as a duo, actually.
I just want Kevin to be duos with Mary. Let's make.
I think we could make that. I think we could get a Justin, Kevin, Mary trio where he's in the middle.
I would love
both of them.
I would love that.
So that would eat. And leaving the black people out, of course. Then we have Siva tribe.
Sick. And that's what I'm saying. No, honestly, next episode, if Cedric gets the information that they're going after Sayoni,
he's not gonna get that.
He needs to tell her to play that goddamn idol. Girl, what's happening?
Somebody at my door. I mean, at my window.
Maybe it's the trees. Girl, don't scare me like that. It's giving others.
Maybe it's a tree. Maybe it's windy.
Girl, you scaring me. But if Cedric get the information they're trying to blindside Sayona in the next episode, he should know how to play her idol. Point blank in the period. He should not. Because if he lets Sayona go home,
they're gonna tell him.
I can see him being in on it though.
Maybe potentially.
Or you know what I mean? I can kind of see him getting the information. So I'm just saying, if he does get the information, he needs to tell her to play it because he's gonna need her because they're gonna just outcast him after that.
I agree. Yeah, he definitely should. We'll see. If they lose, they might not lose. It might be Siva. But we'll see. Chrissy didn't do anything for me this episode.
Yeah, she got into the alliance, but we didn't see anything negative. So mid for now.
Yeah, Kyle, he has his little duo with Homegirl. He's also in the
majority alliance.
It's just I can't put them in Camp because they didn't vote. They didn't do anything.
Yeah. So top of mid for sure.
Top of mid. Camilla.
I just feel like we got a lot from Kyle this episode, so I don't know.
We did get a lot, but it's just a lot.
It wasn't anything necessarily spectacular.
Like was it Camp or was it just a lot? Camilla might be Camp.
I do feel strong about Camilla being in Camp. I think Camilla's Camp because I will say the way the relationship was formed and then how the alliance took place and her throwing Charity under the bus, she really directed a lot of that. So Camilla's Camp for sure.
I agree. She might be above Justin.
Yeah,
I think she is above Justin.
Yeah.
Shit, it's
Miller.
I love it. Shahiro wrong tribe. Who else is on this tribe? David. Also mid with Chrissy. Same right there with Chrissy.
Yeah.
I kind of want to put him above her just because he's pretty. But did he do anything? I don't know. Whatever. Boom. Charity is a flop. I might want to put her in Chop.
Yeah, you gotta put her in Chop. You gotta put her in Chop. It's over. Her whole tribe hate her. And I don't think she's getting out of it. And there's no shade.
Mitch is Child, honestly.
Yeah, Mitch isn't involved in anything.
You're not in anything.
And then he mentioned wanted to work with like some all dudes alliance and things like that. And it's like, girl, you're not even talking to him for real.
talking to
or maybe
nobody.
we're not talking to him. We mentioned that, like, I don't know, like, I hate when people, like, I hate when CBS, they do these casting of people who have these, like, differences about them and like different, like, disabilities or different, like, just on the spectrum, things like that. And they don't cast other people in it. Like, it reminds me of Matt and Big Brother, where it's just like, I don't know why you would just cast one person.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, a lot of people are not they don't know many people who are like this. You know what I mean? So just naturally, subconsciously, they tend to avoid those things because it's different. So I just hate that they love to cast it to show, oh, we care about diversity. Look at this. And then they don't really do anything to, like, I feel like, help them a little bit. But hey.
Yeah, I agree. I hope this season has a tribe swap of some sorts, because I feel like some of these people, I think what's getting annoying with the new era is whenever people get in a bad position, that's it for them. They're in a bad position, they're going home, whatever. I would like to see a tribe swap, to see some type of different dynamic, like for Mary, for Charity, for Mitch. It's like they're in bad positions, but Survivor's supposed to be this dynamic thing where anyone can really have a chance and all that, but it almost just feels like, do y'all have a chance? I don't know. So that does get annoying. So I kind of, and same with Star. Like, it's like you kind of just got dealt a bad hand. So I hope they get positions where they can do more. I just hope for a tribe swap, but we'll see. Eva. I thought Eva did great this episode.
Yeah, I feel like I would want to say camp, but at the same time, the only reason why I would not say camp is because I'm not in love with the personality. I'm not gonna lie, but she did her thing.
I'm not in love with personality either. I'm okay with top of mid.
I would say top of mid. Yeah, if anything,
I'm okay with top of mid, because even with the Boys Alliance thing, she's not yet necessarily in that yet. So there's something going on without her. So it's okay to not put her in camp, in my opinion. Shaheen, he's also mid for me.
Definitely mid. I mean, they created this Guys Alliance. They seemingly have the majority, but like nothing too crazy happened on this tribe. They just kept winning.
Nothing too crazy. I
would say top
above Cedric.
I would put her above Eva. I would above Eva. Eva's like the add-on.
Is the add-on.
I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, she could easily get, like, lost in, like, just being there.
She is that.
You know, and if Shaheen go with Thomas, then I mean, it's over for her anyway.
That's true. Kind of want to put Eva below Kyle because of that. Because Kyle's in the 4.
I see that
of his tribe. Star. This is I want to say Chop. Damn.
Oh, sister, her.
She's down there with Mitch. Maybe Child under Mitch.
She got a lot of negativity, it seems, from her tribe. So Child for sure.
Yeah. Damn, I like all 3 people in Child.
I like a lot of them, like, literally. Honestly, Child and Chop, like, I like them.
These are my sisters. Bianca, she might not even get in the alliance. I feel like Eva has a little bit more chance of it.
She's not in the mid, low key.
I want to say end of mid as well. Oh,
poor Bianca.
Joe, he's doing great. He's in the 3.
I low-key want to put him in camp because it's giving like leader, but not like scared leader. However, I also can see how easily next week Shaheen and Thomas is like, well, we don't really. I'm tired of him. You know, like he could see. I feel like he could be someone that maybe go too far. I can't tell with him yet. I will say usually those like leaders who get sent home, you see it the first episode basically.
Yeah,
and he didn't get that edit. He did not get that edit. So I can see Joe probably doing well.
It's camp for me.
If you put him in camp, I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
I think above Justin. Honestly,
I think above Justin as well. I think maybe even above Camila. I think maybe even above Kevin. I think he's the top of camp. I think so. Because if we analyze it, he has a solidified trio with 3 of the boys and a solidified final 2. Kevin also has a final 2. Damn. And then he has a trio. But I think the way Joe has it is more of a control.
Now, Joe, I'm gonna let you know something. You're gonna have to work hard to get into that mother tier, okay?
Amen.
You're gonna have to work hard, mama. Okay.
Okay. Good luck.
Because you'll never get that 10.
Good luck. Thomas and Shaheen are like, Thomas is above Shaheen because he has Bianca.
Yeah, for sure.
Shaheen doesn't have Bianca, so I would put him top of mid.
And I'm wondering if Thomas is going to go because I don't think he should go all in on this Boys Alliance at all, especially if he can't get Bianca in it.
Yeah, good luck. If he can get Bianca in it. If
he doesn't have Shaheen, he's asked out. He's going to have to just do what he got to do.
Yeah, it's going to be bad. Here we are, though, y'all. We got a lot of mid. This premiere. That's everybody. This felt fun.
Not Fiona, the only mother. I know that's motherfucking right.
This was her episode. This is accurate down while I'm looking at it. Yeah, accurate down. Good premiere, y'all.
Maybe Justin can move him in, but he can stay there. I don't care.
Girl. But you're right. But yes, good premiere, y'all. Great times. Now, I did link in the
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna say it's hella women low as fuck. Oh my god.
They're doing bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They're not doing bad according to this premiere. Maybe afterwards it'll do good. But also the only mother is a woman. So hey.
Diva.
I did link in the description the vote. It is going to be, I don't even know what it is. The Survivor Season 50 vote. So if you want to vote along with us, I'm finna pull it up and I'm finna submit my vote right now, okay?
And there's gonna be different questions every episode?
There's gonna be different questions every once in a while. I don't know about every episode. But here we go. It is, y'all can't see it all, I'm gonna read it off. Survivor 50 in the hands of the fans. This is your chance to leave your mark on the game by casting a vote in each of our first 4 categories. Vote now. Chat, go ahead and participate. The first vote is for tribe colors. Mm-hmm. Let's start with the players' buffs. Choose the tribe color.
Widen it a little bit more, or no?
This is you would like. No, this is the best it's gonna.
You can't like zoom in to like maybe if you zoom.
I have zoom in more or zoom out
like that. Do that. Okay, out. Cool. Sorry.
Yeah. So yes, let's start with the players' buff. Choose the tribe colors you would like to see for Survivor 50. We have option A, option B, option C in the chat. I don't know why we're doing 3 tribes anyways. Personally, I'm sick of orange, red, yellow, and green. So I would go.
I was assuming. I guess this is if they do have 3.
I think it's if they.
What do we vote for 2? Then what are we voting for?
I guess they would randomize the 2 of the 3. Hopefully they do green and pink. Wait, what? Because what are these sub colors? Do you see these sub colors?
I do.
What the fuck are these sub colors?
I have no fucking idea.
They finna piss me the fuck
I
off.
would say B because it's the most different. Like C, we've seen.
I agree, yeah.
A, we've seen. B is the most fun, but why is orange there?
Why is orange there? I don't need orange. B is the most fun. Is this just purple though? Girl. Why isn't it pink? Why is it all?
What is, like you said, what is those subsection colors? Like, why are they there? Is it maybe like the word, like supposed to be like the, maybe that's what the color of the words will be?
Oh, that makes sense. The buff is purple. The logo is blue and the words are green, whatever. Whatever. B it is, y'all. These are all.
I hate it though because they made it seem like we'd be able to like type in the color we want, or like it'll just be a list of colors that we can click on. Why are they trying to give us options, bitch? Don't do this. This ain't the real voting. Okay, girl.
Email.
Girl, you should have known you had to sign in first. You ain't signed in first.
Mm-hmm. I gotta accept all this shit.
Girl, they're gonna ask for your password too. Go ahead and turn the screen off before you get hacked. Oh god.
Camp life. Do you want to make it a bit easier on the tribe and let them start with a supply of rice? Or do you want them to Or do you want them to earn their rice through effort or sacrifice? Girl, what? Give them rice or make them earn the rice.
Like I
don't even understand the question.
It's basically just say give them rice or take it because in the new era they don't be giving them rice like that. I don't give a fuck about giving them rice. Like I don't like at the end of the day the whole surviving part of Survivor that's not as deep as it was back in the day. I like let them eat, especially because it turns into situations where that challenge where they're like, who wants to sit out for rice? Like I said, I don't want to see a repeat of anything we saw within the last 7 or 8 seasons. Okay, give them rice and leave it alone.
Next, okay, let's get into some gameplay. Okay, honey, the final 4 fire making chop showdown has delivered some of the most dramatic moments. Has it in Survivor history? This is the one they were saying they were trying to coerce.
They trying to get you to because what you mean is create some of the most dramatic moments. No, some of the most bullshit moments. Suri going home, Chrissy losing. The fuck.
Clock it. But not every fan is on. Some people would say chastity. Get
it out.
I don't even know that girl name because I don't like her. But some people say that's the bullshit moment too. But not every fan is on board. Where do you stand? Girl, keep it. Fuck no. Lose it. Let them vote someone out just like the early season.
And you see how they're trying to look read the one they want you to vote for. because it's the wording. Keep it. It gives players control of their destiny. And then they mentioned the early seasons in the next question because it's like, oh, like when you think of early seasons, you don't think, oh, that's good Survivor, bitch. What you mean early seasons? That was literally the thing up until Ben's season, which was in the 30s. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I guess that could be considered early because we're in the 40s now, but still.
Looking ahead, should we bring back the live finale and reunion in Los Angeles or keep the winner reveal and after show in the jungles of Fiji? Chat, do y'all like the Fiji finales right after? I don't like that reunion.
No, it would definitely can't be the first or 2 times, like everything that happened throughout this era. But I'm over it. Let's lose it. Lose it live in Los Angeles. Let's go back to our gig, especially because the fun thing about the reunions a year later at Los Angeles is that they've seen the season, so they can really dish about what's happening. So I'm definitely down with that. Hopefully
I loved the reunion.
We could take away everything that they have started in this era. Like, no shade. It's giving very much, oh, I was gonna make a crazy comparison.
What?
I don't think I should say it. Should I say it?
Go ahead.
It's given 41 through 47 was the woke era. 50 need to be the anti-DEI era.
Goodbye.
We need to clear it out.
We do. Okay, so look. If y'all love us, by the way, this is our 3rd year anniversary. For our anniversary present, go ahead, click the link in the bio, go to survivor.whateverthefuckvote.com and vote for the option B for the tribe colors. Give them rice for this one. Option B for lose the fire making, and then live finale. Okay, thank you guys.
Honestly, that just made me think of something though, because we talked about this off the phone, but like literally, Survivor 50 is going to be the first returning season with equity and inclusion. So they're going to have to really get some girls that we probably haven't seen before in years because they don't like calling the PLC, and that is going to be really, really fun. Why I feel like Sari's gonna come back again.
I heard
my sister answered.
They could, but I heard it was going to give only people who've played once. We will see.
Okay.
We will see, but that's what I heard. Like Vesepia, like Earl Cole, they would still qualify because they've only played once. And it's like, why have they only played once and they've been winning? But hey, Vesepia, I would love. Earl Cole, I would love. Very, very.
Ooh, Sydney. Yes, I need Sydney.
I did like Lauren Ashley Beck as well on like 39. So people like that. We will see though. I think it could be a good tribe, a good cast. It could be.
That's gonna be so fun. Like literally with Survivor and Big Brother, we've never been able to see the returning cast in this era. So like having them have to go back to old school players in all eras that are diverse, because that's the thing now. Like, ooh, like what is that gonna give?
Yeah, honey. Now we did tell y'all to wait to the end because we do have some surprises for you guys.
Ooh, we always keep it original over here at the Kingdom.
We always keep it original here at the Kingdom. So we are premiering Survivor Rewind, honey bun.
Not another rewind series.
If you don't know, we have been doing our reality rewind series where we have been going back in time watching old reality TV shows that you have voted for. And one of the options that you guys were voting for were old Survivor seasons. However, we just went ahead and ignored those because we will be launching our Survivor Rewind coverage, just like Big Brother Rewind. Twice a year, we will be giving you Survivor Rewind. This first season will be premiering in 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
In 2 days. On March 13th, and every single Thursday, we will be giving you a rewind of Survivor Borneo, starting with the first one ever. So
I never watched it,
honey. Lee has never seen it, so it will be a gag, honey. Now, we are doing 3 Survivor shows right now. Every Wednesday will be Survivor Australia, followed by Survivor 48. And then on Thursday, we will be immediately covering Survivor Rewind Borneo. So get into all the coverages with us, honey, all season long.
And let me repeat it. Okay. If you love Survivor US, you're going to love Survivor Australia. If you don't know where to watch, girl, go in that goddamn description. We got free links for you, mama. And I don't want to hear any excuses. You don't have to pay. You don't have to get a VPN. Click the link, watch the episodes, and come watch our motherfucking recap. Okay?
Brian said,
this is our Survivor era.
So Brian said, too bad you can skip Borneo. I love Borneo, actually.
I never watched.
I loved Borneo. I'm not gonna lie. It gave us one of the most iconic reality TV villains ever, Richard Hatch, who was on what was it called? House of Villains. I feel like he was
Biggest Loser too.
He reminds me of.
Our player was on Biggest Loser. I think it was him.
It probably was. He reminds me of Dr. Will, like the origin evil person who won the first season, and that's what he gives. It's just very similar to me, so I'm here
excited. I haven't seen like the first 6 or 7 seasons of Survivor. The only like old era seasons I watched were Sandra season, 3 season, and I guess you can count Cook Island as like old school season. But like, I haven't seen many of those, so I'm excited. Do we want to tell them like what we plan on doing? Like
we can. Okay. We can, because throughout the Survivor season, Survivor comes on twice a year. So we're trying to do our coverage, matching it up with the Survivor season. Of course, we're doing a lot of shows right now, so we weren't able to start this on the premiere. But whenever the Traitors ends, we will be replacing that coverage with Survivor on Thursdays, and we will be watching the first 2 episodes on the 13th. And then the next Thursday, we're watching the second 2 episodes then. And then from there on, we will be on track with this season. So when we watch episode 4 of Survivor 48, we'll be watching episode 4 of Survivor Borneo, and we'll be moving forward like that until we get to the last episode, and they're the same link. So we will be doing the finales at the same time. And then during Survivor 49, we'll be doing the same thing, except what we've kind of decided was we'll kind of split it up, because Survivor is a very long series.
Yeah.
So we kind of want to have the enjoyment of some of the newer seasons without having to wait literally 40 years.
Yeah.
So what we've done is we're going to start this early Survivor season with Survivor 1, and then moving forward like that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up until 20. And then the second Survivor season later in the year in October, we'll be starting with Survivor 21, and we'll move forward up to Survivor 40. So both of them will be leading up to the big culminations, Winners at War, and then, of course, Heroes versus Villains. And we'll just watch it like that for a while. It's going to be a long journey.
Wow. It's going to be fun, though. I love our Rewind series. I love everyone who joins along with us. So it's going to be fun. And then someone asked, Lee, do you know all the winners already? No, I only know Richard Hat wins the first one. And I know, what's her name? Blonde woman, Tina.
Mm-hmm.
I know whatever season she's on, she wins. But other than them, I don't know who wins any season I haven't watched.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tidor lost. But to simplify it, during Survivor 48, we're watching Borneo. During Survivor 49, we'll be watching Nyanka and Purple Kelly season, which is Nicaragua. And we'll go forward from there for every October season, and we'll go forward from Borneo during every March season. And that's what we'll do. You'll get the hang of it. It really doesn't matter. No shade. You'll just see what we drop. No shade. But boom. We'll be here
back and forth.
And we have a lot going on. So definitely get into our other coverage as well. If you have not already voted, we do have our Reality Rewind series, like we said, and we are going to be launching this in May. So make sure you vote for one of these 10 shows. The link is also in the description to vote for these, because we will be covering one of these in May. And then definitely get into all of our other coverage, because we're covering fucking everything. Damn it.
Yeah.
All the Survivors.
We're busy.
Amazing Race is coming up next week. We will be covering that. We're covering Love is Blind. We're covering the challenge.
Come be a free intern. You know, I don't know. Like, we need somebody for the Love Island podcast. Y'all want to come do that? We need somebody because girl, we are 2 people, mama. Ooh. But honestly, it's fun. So we are.
Also covering the Traitors. So get into that. But yeah, just get into the teas. Make sure y'all vote for the Survivor 50, and then also vote for our Reality Rewind, and just stay tuned for the shit we got coming, because we got a lot of shit coming. All right. That's all. Thank you for keeping it real with the kingdom, baby.
We're out.